Okay, so back up in here, getting ready to do some things to the car. Got this tank like a few months ago. It's been sitting along with a lot of other parts. So what we're gonna do is open this up, get this tank out of here because all of this stuff is getting ready to come out. So we're gonna get this tank out, do some comparisons, talk a little bit about why I'm changing tanks in the first place, and see the difference between the tanks, and that is what our goal is today. So let's get started. So we go ahead and cut this thing open. Get through that tape. Hopefully I have this wrong. It'll fall out. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. There it is. Flow tank, airlift. There's kind of set up so you got the little instructions, or at least a diagram of what you got going on. I believe I ordered the 24 tank. So if you order a 24 or 28, it might have been 28-inch tank. I don't know. We can measure it out and see, but I think I ordered the biggest one there. Matter of fact, let's get the real straight edge out and see what we got. Straight edge, this thing goes to, goes to what, 35? So this tank is from end to end. I got the 28-inch tank. Yep, we're gonna call that 28 inches. So I got the 28-inch tank. Put that thing back. And let's see, get this thing up out of here. Oh yeah, that is nice. That is cool as shit. Pull this out. And we have in this box the legs for the tank. So let's just slide this up here since we're not working on front. And actually put these styrofoam things down so the tank will have something to sit on instead of the actual bench itself. So there we go, boom, with the feet. So there is the tank, the feet. Put on this little styrofoam so we don't get this scratched up, because we're gonna get something done to this. I'm not sure what kind of combination I'm gonna do. Now let's get the other tank out and do an up close comparison. So finally got the tank out. As you can see, this one is a tad bit longer than this one, but that's not a real big deal. But as you can see, the overall aesthetics of this tank compared to this one are far better. Another thing is, I believe these pieces right here, some of this stuff has been incorporated into the tank already, so you'll minimize a lot of external stuff that was going on like this that will be included into this tank. Now, which tank is lighter? This tank is actually lighter than this one. All right, so you gain a little bit more weight if that's really important to anybody. It's not really that important to me. What's important is the ability to have a more clean aesthetic look, a more solid look, and to be able to have a little bit more adaptability when it comes to personalizing the tank, because this one is sectional. These end caps do come off of each end, so that gives you a little bit more ability to customize, kind of mix and match. And when you start stepping up your game as far as what you're going to try to do in your interior, you don't want to have, like, look at these feet, these little peg legs. I mean, you could hide that and probably sink it down and do something, but it's nothing compared to what these do. And these allow you to clock. Oh shit, I don't want to lose hardware. Yep, there it is. The fourth one's in this box. So we have all four. I will seal these, but yes, these allow you to clock the tank using these multiple holes here. So that's something else you can do. You can't clock this tank, so that's not happening. So yes, upgraded tank, well worth the money. I will leave a link below in the description, hopefully, if I don't forget, because like these videos are running together and I'm having to edit them later because so much is going on. But this is done. Now I'm going to get the rest of this interior out. My next thing I want to do is go ahead, get this cage out so I can get these panels out. That will be the next move. We'll figure out what we're going to do with all this shit down here. Most of this stuff is probably going to go back in because the air system is not leaving. It will be back in here, but I want the interior painted, so we'll see how that goes and see what type of look I'm really going for. I need to talk to the interior guy to see what I'm going to actually end up doing, if I'm going to actually end up building out the floor here, or if I'm going to go with a more raw mechanical type look where everything's just going to be mounted clear, but the entire trunk floor will be painted like as good as this. So it depends. I haven't decided yet. Still got a long ways to decide. So that being said, I'm done for now. We're done with this video. I'm gonna wrap this up and come back another time and chip away at this till we get it on the trailer and off to the van. Thanks for tuning in and watching another video here at Wolfpack Performance. Check out some of my other content on Formula One issues, our topics, and our DIY products on how to customize your vehicle. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.